Anamorphics, they started to become a really big fad in the last few years. As an AC, what you kind of have to be able to do to tell your director and DP what to expect, for instance, is anamorphics, you can see where they fall apart a whole lot quicker than you can with a spherical lens. When an anamorphic lens is wide open, pretty much the only thing that looks in focus is the very center of the frame. So even if they're in perfect focus on the side, then they're going to look a little soft and sometimes stretched as well. Each lens has a specific stop that works best for them. A lot of times with anamorphics, it's kind of like in the 2.8-4 area. And then with the Alexa, what's really interesting is the fact that when you combine anamorphic and Alexa together, they have this beautiful, cool tone that comes together with them. So when you see the lens hit that perfect stop, you can see where everything just comes together, almost like when you watch sci-fi movies and they have that beautiful anamorphic, like widescreen look. Most of those are shot with Alexas because of the cool tones and the anamorphic feel and the best flaring looks, I think, in my opinion. Basically with anamorphics, it's a whole lot easier for them to fall out of calibration. For instance, if I'm storing them, I don't like to store the actual case up sideways, vertically. I like to lay it flat because that's a big no-myth as well, because there's a whole lot more glass going on in here because it's a wider expanse. Dusting off the camera a lot, air canning it, using my rocket to make sure that no sand gets in these gears, because otherwise it can screw up an old lens. I mean, I treat every lens the same, basically, like it's the most expensive lens in the world. Because at that moment, it is to me, because I don't own it. You always just want to be careful with anamorphics because of the fact that they can go out of calibration so easily. What that means is my witness marks will no longer match anymore. If it was at 10 feet, all of a sudden now it's at infinity whenever I have 10, which is not good at all. You always want to make sure that if you have a second AC that they're handing them to you properly, they're not, you know, walking around acting like it's a football.